Today we need to use our imagination to solve problems. This deer, for example, has many problems. The first thing that comes to mind is that he has poor eyesight and needs glasses. Is that going to solve his problems? Nope. His lopsided mouth is also a concern to me, but I think what he's probably really missing are antlers, and you don't have to be very accurate to get that right. Now, I think where this actually might get challenging is I have to do everything in one line. As soon as I lift my finger, it disappears. This gentleman is obviously a fan of The Lord of the Rings, and he's showing us the One Ring of Power. Or he's holding up an apple that he's daring someone to shoot. We'll even get the little stem in there. Well, failing all that, it's probably a basketball. Well, this got dark fast. So I think what this guy's actually missing is some hair, so we'll go ahead and give him some of that, and then everything's good. I think what this guy is actually going to need is going to be a helmet, maybe also some body armor, so we'll just give him a little, there you go, that should protect you from the baseball bat. Maybe this guy needs a bigger bat? Is it that solved the problem? He needs a more dangerous weapon for murdering that other man. Well, maybe if we just put a door on, he won't be able to see him, then he'll be hiding, and then it's like nothing ever happened. Would you like some hair now? Would that solve your problems? I feel like adding hair to everything would solve its problems. Like, this is a vacuum cleaner. I don't know what it wants, but apparently it's not hair. I mean, what a vacuum really needs is a bunch of dirt to suck up. But obviously it just needs one of those. This one truly has me baffled. We have a hot dog plus ketchup plus mustard. There's nothing more that's needed in life at all, ever. What we do here is we emphasize how good this is. It needs nothing more. It's perfect. Failing that, I have an idea. I can actually make this better. So what we're gonna do is kind of go like that and then go sort of like that. And then back around and then back around like that, making a second hot dog. Okay, ladies and gentlemen out there, cast your vote now. Would a second hot dog be better than one? What it probably wants is ketchup and mustard. This brilliant woman is staring seemingly into a wall. Maybe what she needs to see is herself in the mirror. So we'll go ahead and clearly not very good at drawing. There we are. There's your reflection. Oh, that actually... okay, that actually worked. I thought I was just gonna have to draw on like the glass or something. Which brings us to this man who is very, very scared of dinosaurs. Which I can definitely draw very good. Yeah, there's its little arm because it's a T-Rex. And then something like that. Oops. And apparently it's not a dinosaur. Is it scared of the hole of fire he's falling into? It's just a fiery tube of lava. It's a volcano. That's what it is. Okay, down there, volcano. Well, what he's obviously looking for is something in his hands to slide down, and he does that in a very sensual way. I feel like he was really sending some messages with his eyes. I mean, we can fix the ice cream. We just eat it, but we'll just fix it. We'll make a big ice cream. Okay, we'll make a little ice cream. Do you need a brain? Do you need less drool? More teeth. He needs nice, sharp little teeth. What he actually needs is more body. Like, he doesn't have any body, so we'll give him some legs. The fifth finger would probably also do him some good, but probably just a little bit of brain. Oh, he can read. He did need glasses. So what this lady needs are bigger eyeballs. That way they can see extra good. And we'll give her some pupils, that way she can actually see, and kablamo. Maybe if I just sharpen it up. Basically, lady, you're looking for that. That's what it says again and again and again. So, you know what? I'm just going to do her a favor. I'm just going to put her in the dark. That way she can't see anything anyways. Fine. I'll just give her the glasses she probably wants. Something like that and that. To be fair, my first ones were pretty close. And they do kind of just make your eyes bigger. Do you see that worried look on her face? She should be worried. Because she's part of the rocket ship that's about to go into space. Am I right? I'm not. Well, to be fair, this one is a little bit volcano-like. Like, this could conceivably be a volcano. So if it went like that and she's about to land in it, there's lots of fire coming out. Ready? Go. Well, since those didn't work out, I assume it's like a springboard. Kind of like that. This presumably is Santa, and he's having a rough time keeled forward because someone just fired a cannonball directly into his midsection. So now he's about to die a horrible death. Or he's being whipped from behind because he's pulling this sled full of reindeer. Nope, that's also not a viable option. That means it's probably a big old sack full of reindeer. This guy gets it. This woman decided it was good to sleep on a bed in the middle of a glacier with no surroundings whatsoever. So we'll start a nice fire beside her bed. I just realized how many of my solutions start with fire. Maybe we'll just bring the sun out and put it 5 feet away from her bed. That should help incinerate things nicely. That didn't seem to warm her up. So let's just give her a blanket big enough that she can disappear entirely. Is it not a blanket she needs? Now I'm actually kind of at a loss for what to do. Is it supposed to be a canopy or a house? Maybe a house all the way around the bed? Well, this is embarrassing. Now I don't know what to do. Does she need a stick figure to spoon her to sleep? Would that keep people warm? Maybe she needs pajamas that are a little more covering, because that's probably not the warmest thing to wear on a glacier. The answer was a blanket. I drew 85 blankets. I guess I just didn't draw them well enough. So here we have toothpaste and a toothbrush. Naturally, we want to file this down in some kind of shiv and stab someone with it. Okay, so we just go ahead and put some of that there then. Do we draw it on? Wow. Well, this one's just confusing. This guy's not parked properly in the spot. This indicates parking is actually over here. There's an empty spot here, but I'm driving a yellow car, so this is stupid. Okay, you just go ahead and drive over here then, yeah? Drive to the parking spot. Circled here with an arrow to indicate you where to go. Okay, fine, drive in there. This guy just stopped by to annihilate some cows with some laser beams, or to maybe drop on it a very heavy brick that will pound it flat. Nice and tenderized beef. Something like that, and go. Well, when all else fails, it's probably just sort of a beam that will soak up the cow into a very small spaceship. I'm not entirely sure how that's going to work for that man. Which brings us to a dog with tiny eyebrows. Does he need bigger eyebrows? So obviously this is a dog. Dogs are hungry. What he needs is a child to eat. So have at her. Or because it's a little dog, it needs longer legs. That way it can actually go places. You get 3 of them. Or the 3-legged dog needs a dog door. Get out there. This guy can walk on water. What he's actually worried about is my very realistic shark that's coming to get him. It even has a fin and an eyeball. Well, what he actually needs is a haircut, so we'll go ahead and trim that down for him. Then he'll be much more aerodynamic against the water. Maybe he needs some shoes that help him, and pants that help him glide on the water a little easier. Or, you know, probably a surfboard. This dog needs help getting to the bone. In fact, he can't move at all. He's frozen entirely like a statue. So we're logically just gonna bring the bone to him. Okay, do we have to go through the maze? What if we do it backwards? And he's able to find his way through. I'm starting to think I'm above the age group needed for this game. Here we have a levitating man. He's actually standing in a doorway. Those are suction cups stuck to the door. That way he can lift himself up. Or they're swords because he's a ninja leaping in the air to attack someone. But when that fails, it's probably a jump rope. The swords are a lot more exciting, and so are the suction cups. But I don't make the rules. To be honest with you, I have no idea what this adorable baby panda wants. Is it to be turned into slippers? Because I think pandas would probably make pretty good slippers. So if you have a spear over here, like he's being hunted for slippers. Nothing. Maybe he wants more bamboo. Pandas probably like bamboo. I don't know what pandas do really. They do somersaults. Somersault away. I think I see the problem. His eye patch isn't attached to anyone, so it's gonna fall off. I actually have no idea what this panda wants. A bigger hair tuft? Bigger ears so I can hear the bamboo coming. I actually thought about that earlier, and I don't know why I didn't just try that. He obviously needed an extra dark spot around his eye. Well, this fireplace obviously needs a little more wood and more fire. My favorite answer to everything. Turns out Santa was in the chimney, but he'll get over it. This one's great. He's perfect just the way he is. Well, maybe not actually. I could probably go ahead and remove one of these. Or one of these. Or both of these. Yeah, let's just take the horse head and put him out of his misery. He's a gingerbread man. He's not supposed to get parts back. He's supposed to have them eaten. We'll put Pac-Man on a job. We'll finish him right off. Eat him inch by inch until there's nothing left. He looks very sad about that. Maybe he just needs some tears to emphasize how sad he really is. Or we could give him his arms back. But actually, let's give him a hook hand. That would be fun. He deserves a hook hand. Or fine, a regular hand. You really can't be very creative in this game. I don't want him to be happy. This one's super easy. It's a sword with a little blade that goes like that. Perfect. To be fair, this one really is just a handle, so you can make anything you want out of it. But because this game is picky and limiting, it's probably a paintbrush. Wait. Is it actually what I think it is? We even drew one of these earlier. It wants fire, but not before giving it a second eyeball, because that window really does look like an eyeball. But I'm very happy that we actually get fire finally. I wish I could add that to other ones. Kind of like this one, because I bet whatever this liquid is awfully flammable. Alright, so let's just add a small child here to have a little drink of the fun blue liquid. Ooh, let's put a child in the liquid. So this I'm thinking is either a warning label or a spray. Like that. No? I don't know what this is. I don't know what we're missing. Lightning. Lightning in a bottle. No lightning in the bottle? I feel like I was probably right one of the times. I'm just not drawing it well enough. Maybe it's one of those sniper spray bottles? Oh, duh. The piece was missing was the sucky tube. Now I feel stupid. But not as stupid as this guy looks. Okay, this is really obvious, but he's missing legs. There you go. Maybe he wants bigger legs. He's gonna need some because he's got a pretty ample booty going on. Maybe he needs less flat hair. Or a helmet? He might need a helmet to keep his pretty face safe. Barring that, he probably needs like a big weight. There we go. Look at him happy. He doesn't have legs, but he's got weights to lift. It's a royal sink made of jewels. So there's probably a snake in the drain. That would be my guess. Oh, how do we put an eye on him? Okay, it's just a tentacle in a sink. It turns out a tentacle in a sink wasn't the answer, but it's probably a pipe. Can we make a fun pipe? No, it's probably got to be a fairly direct pipe, but that one wasn't super hard. It's a zipper. What she's looking for is a zipper, but she also doesn't have arms. I wish there was a better way to be able to lift and draw more things, because, you know, it just seems more realistic when she has hands. How do you even draw a zipper? Something like that? Hey, I got it right, and okay. Okay, what's this guy missing? He's looking a little sad, probably a mustache. He's much wiser once he has a mustache. I thought maybe he's missing a cute baby seal on the end of his spear. I'm not really sure how to draw a seal, but that probably wasn't the answer. How about a nice unibrow for this young man? Is it a spear? I don't actually know what we're after here. These ones are always tough because at the end I realized it was very obvious the whole time. Maybe he wants a tail. I think it's probably actually a flag. I don't actually really know what this is. Presumably like a mitten. But I really actually have no idea what it's looking for. If you turn it sideways and give it a face, it could turn into a whale. Oh, duh. The thumb wasn't actually supposed to be sticking out. It's supposed to be part of the glove. There's a lot of different ways to interpret this one. She seems like she's probably going to a wedding, but she might be coming from a wedding. So I think this one is actually pretty obvious what it needs. We're just going to go ahead and put her behind what I'm going to call a tree. That way, then she's her privacy is protected. I think that's an easier option because I don't really know how to draw like a wedding dress, if that's what she wants. What does a wedding dress look like? Like this? Is it like a wedding suit? I don't know why I can't picture this right now. This poor woman is out here exposed to the world to see, and I can't figure out how to help her. What? That's pretty much what Oh, I was going too high on the dress. I thought it went up to the shoulders for some reason, like a cape. Alright, so I've got a pretty good idea what we're looking for here. What we need is a little physical dentistry. We can use a hammer to get those teeth back straight. Approximately straight. It's not the greatest hammer in the world, but it doesn't have to be. All we gotta do is smack some teeth around. And it's perfect. 1,000 points to me. Or maybe some good old, you don't want me to put braces on you, that's for sure. Oh, didn't even let me play this one. But I guess technically I won because I assume I'm circles. Judging by the look on this guy's face, he's doing something he doesn't want to be doing. Like beating up some person who's hanging by his feet by the chains. The look on his face says it all. He doesn't want to be doing it, but he is. He had actually accepted that. It turned it into a punching bag, and now he's beating that poor man to death. Sometimes it wants pixel perfect drawings. Other times it's willing to take a man in place of a bag. I was gonna say this is a giant vat of coffee, so I'm pretty happy about that. Naturally, we probably just dive right in there with the full body experience to absorb it through every single pore on our being. But I think it probably just wants a handle because it's a coffee mug, and the gingerbread man came back. We can bite his legs off this time. We have here a mosquito in distress. What we should actually do is just cross it out because we don't need mosquitoes, do we? What we'll do for our little mosquito friend here is add one of those electric bug zappers and beat him until he's a bloody pulp. An incinerated pile of ashes on the ground. Or I guess we'll help him out and help him stab that person and drink their blood. No, we actually have a ninja with a sword. Who needs eyeballs, obviously. One eye and two eyes. He's beautiful. We'll give him a face too. Big smile. There we go. He's so pretty. Yeah, while we're at it, we'll give him an ear because he needs one of those. Maybe a bit of hair. It's hard to see if he has hair. But we'll make sure he has that. He's kind of got an ear over here. Yeah, we'll give him a little stumpy arm, little legs, like a baby ninja. Perfect. Realistically, what he wants is probably a proper sword handle. No, I really don't know what it is he's after then. He might still be this, I'm just not doing it precise enough. What? He wants like goggles? What does he want goggles for? Oh, he can't see anything. Oh, it's a face covering. I get it now. In hindsight, that actually makes like a lot of sense. This lady's on a roller coaster and she's probably throwing up everywhere. It's all going up and behind to whoever's following behind her. I'm not really sure what she's missing. A seatbelt? Do you want to be held in there by more than one hand? I don't know how seatbelts... Oh, okay. I was actually kind of close. Look how happy she is to be safely harnessed in as it slams her into the ground at 1,000 miles an hour.